In attendance, as you can see, the man trying to steal Holmes's thunder, Muhammad Ali, who presumably on October 10th will be fighting Holmes if Holmes succeeds tonight in Cairo, and we'll have more on that later in the telecast for you. That's his wife, Sandy, right there. They have 2 children. And now, let's take a look in some quickness and yet insightfully into the lives of Scott and Sandy LEDOUX and their 2 children, Josh and Molly. This is the scene at the Met Center in Bloomington, Minnesota. Scott LEDOUX now in the ring, awaiting the arrival of Larry Holmes, the defending WBC heavyweight champion, of that man, Muhammad Ali, who, as I told you, has been putting on a 48-hour act, stealing the show from Larry Holmes, plugging the potential bout of October 10th in Cairo, should it eventuate. It remains to be seen if it will. Ali against Holmes, should Holmes be successful tonight as Larry climbs into the ring. The man who was once Ali's sparring partner, the man who has developed so enormously, where grudgingly people who know boxing have said, yes, this is a solid, respectable champion. A man with a special motive tonight to tie Joe Louis's record of 7 consecutive successful knockout defenses. Earlier we showed you a graphic on that. Here it is again. Tommy Burns of Australia in the young 1900s with the record of 8. Joe Louis twice at 7, Joe Louis at 6, Holmes at 6, going for 7 tonight. 3 others tied with 5. The rules for the bout, the same as was set forth earlier by Chris Schenkel, as he called for you the Sol Mumbi 13th round knockout of Esteban de Jesus. It's a 10-point must system. 3 knockdown rule has been waived. Mandatory 8 count. Fighter can be saved by the bell only in the 15th round. The referee and 2 judges will be scoring the fight. And as for the officials, the referee is the familiar Davy Pearl from Las Vegas, Nevada. The judges, Richard Steele from Los Angeles, Harold Letterman from Orangeburg, New York, home of one of the great staging areas in World War II, Camp Shanks. Now the tale of the tape. That age is wrong. Larry Holmes is 31, Scott LEDOUX is 31. Holmes has the height edge, Holmes has the reach edge, and it's a good edge there. That's the consequential statistic. The weights speak for themselves. You can expect Scott LEDOUX to maul and brawl in the early going and to try to cut Holmes down to an absence of ring movement.
With a red and white stripe, he weighs 226 pounds. From Crosby, Ironton, Minnesota, here he is, Scott LEDOUX.
And Larry Holmes' introduction now.
Pennsylvania. He's wearing white trunks with a black stripe. He weighs 214 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, the heavyweight champion of the world.
The expected antipathy for Larry Holmes, who is a resident of Easton, Pennsylvania. He's known as the Easton Assassin. The usual baleful stares exchanged, part of the histrionics of such an event. And we're almost ready to go. This is an 18-foot ring. There was some controversy surrounding it. As late as this morning, it was 17 feet 4 inches. Rich Giacchetti, the manager of Holmes, insisted that the ring be 18 feet. He knows that in the early going, at least, LEDOUX tries to get to the inside and to use that relatively massive upper body. Now, LEDOUX has historically been susceptible to the jab. moving laterally both ways. You see the Holmes dominant weapon, that quick jab, which punishes, which stings, and which can cut. Saw LeDoux missing wildly. We're a minute and a half into round one. And LeDoux is not yet gone inside. Jab keeping him off. This point, Larry Holmes is doing exactly what he wants to do. The crowd yelled over the right hand by LeDoux. The problem with LeDoux's punches are he has a tendency to loop them as we approach the end of round one with Holmes in total charge. We're back live at the Met Center, Bloomington, Minnesota. Round two coming up. The first round, a superb left-hand demonstration by Larry Holmes, who must have scored 40 to 50 blows to one for Scott LeDoux. This arena is the home of the Minnesota North Stars, who so surprised in the National Hockey League this past season, eliminating the famed Canadiens from the Stanley Cup playoffs. How straight and stiff that left is, and LeDoux seemingly defenseless against it. Look at where LeDoux keeps his left arm. Down below. Suicidal to try to fight a Larry Holmes that way. Using a lot of movement. He had told me before the fight that he didn't need to use as much movement as he did against a puncher like Shavers, that he could stay out front of LeDoux and dominate with the left. Into this, the second round.
That's it, right hand up there. Right hand up for 3 punches.
Rich Cicchetti, the manager of Holmes, calling for Larry to use the right in combination with the left. 35 seconds left in the round. Quick right that snapped LeDoux's head. Oh, you saw the right. Now he's responding to Cicchetti's exhortation. We are close to the end of round two, and Holmes' performance speaks for itself. A mismatch at this point.
I haven't used my antiperspirant.
And there is Sandy LeDoux. The wife of Scott LeDoux, who can't be happy about what she's seen thus far. The bell for round 3. We are live from the Met Center in Bloomington, Minnesota. Larry's quick hands getting the punches in there before Scott can even seek to respond. Point left by LeDoux. You can count LeDoux's punches on the fingers of one hand. LeDoux got in a right to the belly, but it was not hard. The crowd will respond to anything that LeDoux does. Saw that stinging right by Holmes. Lead by LeDoux, but Holmes picking and choosing. Holmes slipping a punch there, answering with a right, and then following with a left. Good stiff left, and another. He doubled up. Now Larry dancing on his toes. He's just having a workout. Those of you who've seen LeDoux fight before know that he always carries his hands this low. It's another source of vulnerability, as a quick combination by Holmes scored. We're coming up to the 2-minute mark in round 3. To watch it. It's such a terrible mismatch up to this point. I feel especially sorry for LeDoux because of what you've learned about his wife and about their little son, Josh. 10 seconds. Less than that now in the round. The bell for round 4 between rounds, a big demonstration put on by Muhammad Ali on his feet, shadow boxing, trying as if to establish that he can still fight with the old hand speed and the old foot speed, and that he can take Holmes as he seeks to tub thump for the projected match in Cairo, October 10th. In the meantime, Holmes is busting up Scott LeDoux's face. It has been as one-sided as anything you'd want to see. True, we've only gone 3 rounds, but you don't like to see people hurt. We have just had tragic, the 5th death of a boxer within the past year. Cleveland Denny died, the young man who was knocked out by Gaetan Hart in the 10th round at Montreal's Olympic Stadium on June 20th past. Something to think about the next time you hear a crowd yell at the referee for stopping the fight. Minute 20 into the round, and you saw the Holmes right. Holmes is taking his time. He knows exactly what he's doing. 2 quick, stiff lefts.
Come on out.
Minute 15 left. It's round 4. LeDoux raised the roars of the crowd with an intended right that unfortunately missed. somewhere, out of nowhere, LeDoux can pull a 2-ton Tony Galeno. After all, he once knocked Joe Louis down. But it would have to be that kind of thing. Rich Giacchetti yelling constantly, take it to him. You're busting him up. Seconds left and less. Larry Holmes is pitching a shutout. We're back for round 5. Ali having just again stolen the scene, standing, shadow boxing, towel thrown to Ali from Holmes's corner. But Holmes has to get back to the task at hand. To Ali, by the way, the MVP in the Pro Bowl game of 2 years ago, one of the greatest wide receivers in football, Ahmad Rashad of the Minnesota Vikings. Ahmad has a lot more movement than Scott LeDoux. Well, LeDoux holds that left hand. He is so vulnerable to the right that it's almost frightening. Every round has been the same. I'd like to alert our stations along the line that we'll take a station break at the end of this round. Why don't you sit there at home and count the lefts? And the right. 5 seconds left. Kenny telling Holmes to keep his rhythm. We'll have more championship boxing from Bloomington, Minnesota after this from our local stations. Kind of act he's been putting on between rounds. Really, it's more than we're seeing in the fight itself, which is how bad a mismatch this has been. Look at that right. You see the way poor LeDoux left himself open for it? First he hurled a wild right, a looping right, didn't have real power behind it, and at the same time his left was at his side. One thing about LeDoux, he can absorb punishment, but you don't like to see it administered so freely. LeDoux did land a right, and a good one. 2:35 into the round. It is sixth round action. I want to call it that. They're right above us, and LEDOUX remains a punching bag. LEDOUX scored with the second right of the round. That induced the cheers. Seconds. There you go. I think he claims he was thumbed. And at the same time, the mouthpiece. Well, it's an 8 count. Mandatorily. So it's got a knockdown. This thing is close to over. Round in the fight. Call it. LEDOUX with a wild right, and then Holmes coming in with his right. Now, let's look closely and let's see if we can detect again a missed wild right, a right by Holmes, and that was the one that did it. I didn't see a thumb there. I wonder if they're going to let this thing continue. This is hardly prime time fair. Yep, they're going to let it go on. That left eye of LEDOUX is just about closed. He's a one-eyed fighter now, and Holmes wanting to finish it right off. Landed a strong right. This is the 7th round. Ah, they've got to stop it. Really must. Davy Pearl going in there. Now let's see. Is he having the doctor take a look at it, or is he finishing it off? The doctor is looking at that left eye. The ring doctors are Gerald O'Brien of Minneapolis and Dr. John Salchert of Minneapolis. All right, he approves the continuance of the fight. Clock had stopped, of course. Resumes. 2 minutes left in the round. And Holmes just mercilessly busting up the opponent. Now the decision has to be the referee's, Davy Pearl. He's got the authority to stop the fight. No one else. Blood coming out of the corner of that shot left eye. Minute 15 left in the 7th round. Holmes looking at Davy Pearl, virtually begging him to stop the fight. And the referee will not stop it. The beating continues. Now, Davy Pearl is stopping the fight. Interesting, isn't it, that the crowd boos? And Joe Daskowitz, the corner man, is screaming, complaining after what you have just seen. Going up on the ring apron and trying to crowd into the act. We will, of course, be talking with Larry Holmes. This was a sad thing. A little more to be said. anybody. As the crowd continues to boo the decision to stop the contest, and the referee was belated in that, we'll be right back. Larry, congratulations. Here is the camera. Larry, first of all, that was a really hideous beating that you administered to LEDOUX. He was utterly defenseless against the jab. Isn't that true?
Yes, how he was. But he's a little awkward. And it took me like 2 rounds to get the jab working. And once I got the jab working, I had no problem.
Now, the right, the one that shut his left eye. At first, I thought he claimed you thumbed him. Did you in any sense thumb him?
Well, Howard, to me, I hit him with an uppercut as he was coming in. He threw overhand right, and I countered with an uppercut. And caught the up of his eye like this. Because when I throw my uppercut, bottom knuckle lands. And it gashes his eye right there. And I can see it. How can you thumb a guy when you're throwing punches 100 miles an hour?
All right. Now in the 7th round, you virtually begged the referee, Davey Pearl, to stop the fight. You didn't want to hurt him anymore. Isn't that true?
Right. Which I told Scott LEDOUX that I won't hurt him. I predicted to the guys in the corner in my dressing room, his guy, 6th round, but I figured it wouldn't go 8 because he was starting to pop up as soon as the jab got working. As you know, they put a lot of grease and stuff on him, keep him from cutting.
Over both eyes.
Over both.
Now, almost incredibly, this crowd continues to boo the discontinuance of the fight, throwing debris into the ring. What is your reaction to that as a fighter?
Well, I'm in Scott LEDOUX's hometown, and I respect the reaction, especially when we got a big mouth behind us, Muhammad Ali, and he's been around boxing millions of years, and people think he still can come back, but he can't come back, and I pray to God he don't, because if he come back, it's not going to be a fight like a Scott LEDOUX. It's going to be a crucified fight, and Ali's going to be one getting crucified.
All right. One other question. Since you brought up Ali, do you, in fact, believe that you will fight Ali in Cairo, Egypt on October 10th?
I don't believe nothing until I see it. I signed 3 contracts already, and none of the fights have come. But if it do come, I will be ready to fight Ali. But not until I see it, not until the bell rings and I go into the ring. There's a whole lot of talk, but we all know a lot of talk and all the bull stuff can walk.
Right there is Ali doing what he's been doing all night. Your reaction to that?
I think it should go into show business, Howard, and get out of fighting. He's jealous. He's an envy man. Didn't give me my just dues when I was the top contender. He went all around the world fighting all other bums. They never denied, always denied Larry Holmes the opportunity. Now that I'm a heavyweight champion of the world, and he's broke, and he needs money, he wants to come back and give me a fight, to fight me. I'm the only man who can give Ali a fight. I'm the only man who get the money that Ali needs. If he keeps it up, he will starve. I will not give him a fight because he needs me, and I don't need him.
Okay, my friend, you've spoken your piece. Congratulations again.
Thank you, Howard.
Take care. Congratulations to you, Rich Giacchetti.
How do you feel at this point?
I'm disappointed. You know, I caught a thumb in the eye, and my eye went shut for a while, and they stopped the fight. I thought they should have let it go. I mean, I can see he couldn't put me away, for God's sake. My eye was so bad, why wasn't he scoring?
Well, it was obviously the left jab, Scott, was always present and had to keep you off balance. But you did land a couple of good right hands.
We landed some good right hands, and we were fighting our fight. We said before the fight, we wanted to take him into the late rounds because that's what we're best at. We got endurance, and we get going. We wanted to carry him that far. We knew he was getting tired. He was tired of missing. We know he was missing a lot of punches.
Scott, you're wearing the badge of honor that often happens to a fighter. We've seen it often. Just look into that camera and give the folks an idea. Now, you feel that it was a thumb on the right hand that he threw that hit you there in the eye.
I don't think it was the right hand. I think it was the left hand, if I remember correctly. Maybe I'm wrong, but I thought it was the left hand. Caught me with the thumb over in the corner over there. I was bent down. He caught me with the thumb. And that's why I dropped, because it was an unbelievable pain when I got the thumb. I went down. I couldn't scope my eye up right away.
Scott, watch this monitor now. Here it comes. Now, you watch. This is why it's very difficult to see.
I know he didn't hurt me.
There's the, see, this is That's where he had the thumb.
See
right
the
there.
thumb? See the thumb?
had the thumb
Through the
right
eye. See the eye?
Thumb.
See the eye?
Thumb with
See
the
the
right
eye?
hand.
Show it
Thumb
again.
was with the right hand.
Just show it again.
All right, we're going to show it again, Scott
Show it
LeDoux.
again. See the gloves?
Let me
off?
tell you, you're the man that caught it, whatever it was, so you know the feel between that and a punch.
I know. Watch the right glove. You watch the right glove.
Right
It's-
here. Now watch. This is where it is.
Watch the right. I can't see it, Joe. Different angle. Look at my eye. See my eye? See how much put my eye? I'm not. I take a hell of a shot. That little thing ain't gonna hurt me.
I know.
See, leave me hold my eye. Why am I holding my eye? I can't see. Thumb me right square in the eye. It hurt. That's all.
Here is another view of it now, Scott.
Hopefully it'll show. I know. I know I'm a controversial fighter, and they say I'm a crybaby, but I'm telling you the truth. Guy thumbed me the right hand. It was a good fight. Felt he was ahead in the fight, but we had our fight plan. See the thumb?
Now you see the thumb?
Well, from that
Now
angle,
you see the thumb.
it looked like a pretty big digit came out of there. It looked like a thumb coming off the glove. Yeah.
I
From that angle, I hope we can play it one more time, Scott.
wouldn't be dropping. And how did this happen does this happen from a punch? I've never seen an eye like that. I mean, 100 punches,
Look,
maybe.
look at this. If you can't tell me that is an inside punch with a thing.
Something came up from underneath, I got to tell you. I'm looking at that cut now, and the mouse under it, Scott.
I mean, I thought we could win.
How heavy were his punches, his jabs?
His jab was missing me most of the time. He caught me one good jab in 6 rounds. The rest of the jabs were flicking jabs. I fought the best. I fought 5 world champions. I've been in the ring with him. He doesn't compare to any of the ones the way he hits.
Let's go, Scott. Where do we go from here?
We keep trying. We keep trying. We keep working to get another shot.
You just enjoy the fight game, don't you?
It's my business. I'm good at it. I work hard at it, and I love the game. It's the most beautiful game in the world.
Well, Scott darn it, loser interviews are the toughest ones to do. Now I've done 2 from Minnesota. Dwayne Bobick against Tate, and son of a gun, now you. They're tough to do. I feel sorry.
I don't feel like a loser. I got thumbed in the eye. Loser's when he's beaten. I never got beaten. I got thumbed in the eye.
Scott, I admire you for your courage and the fact that you came out here to talk to me on national television.
Chris, I've never been ashamed of anything I do.
I know.
I'm a proud man, and I believe in what I do.
Your family's proud of you, too.
I got a super fan.
Okay.
There at ringside in Bloomington, Minnesota, a disturbingly unruly crowd still around us. I'm with Muhammad Ali. I want your reaction to the
It was
events.
embarrassing. It was a disgrace. The dude just wasn't the man. Holmes punched him to death. They should have stopped it early. He's cocky, he's shot, he was getting tired, he's punching nobody. You wait till I go. I want all of you to know that I'm coming back and I'm going to destroy Larry Holmes. Larry Holmes has the chance. I'm going to come back. I'm 4-time champ. I promise you, I destroy Larry Holmes. He's nothing. He's got no class. He's still my sparring partner. He hasn't improved, not at all. That's why I came to watch him. And I promise you, I'll wipe the ring with him. There's no way the man's got no class with me.
Now that you've gone through that.
I'm waiting. Going through nothing. I'm ready.
Wait a minute. Look at yourself. Are you prepared, no matter what you say about Holmes and your tub thumping for the bout, are you prepared to go against a man that many years younger?
Man, you crazy. He's 7 years younger than me. So what? My boxers in my amateur club are 10 years younger, man. I'm faster than them. I whoop Holmes tonight. The way he looked, I'm 230. I would have whooped Holmes tonight. I tell you what, I wouldn't come back and go out a loser. I'm 3-time champ. I'd be a fool to come back if I didn't think I could win. I'd destroy Holmes. I'd destroy Holmes. And I want all of you to read my words right here. I'm back. All you, and I'm going to show you how great and how class I am. I'm going to destroy. There'll be no contest. Holmes will be no contest for me.
Would you have stopped the fight sooner?
I think I would have stopped it much sooner, about a round sooner.
Okay.
But
Thank you.
no class, no class.
All right. Good luck to
I'm
you.
telling you all, wait and see if I ain't the king. I'll destroy Holmes.
All right.